at the end, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Welcome to The In at the End, the internet's #1 D&D Let's Play podcast. I am your host, your DM, Alex. With me, I have...
Dash is Valen.
Caleb is Simon.
Milo is Ace.
Red is Dirty Old Ben.
And last we left our adventurers, they were sailing upriver to the town of Stonefall. Let the adventure begin.
Didn't we used to do the can open after the intro to what we did last week?
Yeah, but I did that. It was like 2 sentences. It was 1 sentence. I've shortened down what we did last week.
Our recaps are
All
getting
you
small.
need to know is we're going up a river.
Because we really want to get to cracking the beer.
Yeah.
Enough with the talk, old man. It's time for the booze.
I've pared them down. You know what happened.
Daddy needs his happy juice.
Yeah. My go-go juice.
I mean, I only remembered my beer today, so...
Yeah.
So sailing up river or sailing up sea to the river mouth open. You guys took the ship to the town of Stonefall, finding it with a natural 20. Somebody did roll to try and find out where it was. I think it was a religion check even.
Oh.
So it was the power of Melora
That's
herself.
right, because I went to the
guiding.
statue.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually kind of big,
Yeah.
like, for our group.
And if we remember, Melora no longer covered, sailing the ocean with full faith.
Yeah.
All the faith.
But you end up at the town of Stonefall, which is inland a bit from the ocean. It's on this large river. The town itself is an island that sits in the river. There's a large stone bridge that goes to it. You are hailed as you approach, though. A few miles before that, there's a bunch of docks that are jutting out into the river itself, and a few people there kind of like, oh, over here, if you're trying to park your boat, this is where you guys see, and there's like flags, and Brooch knows what's going on.
Yeah, I look to Brooch for that. For
Yeah,
sure.
he takes care of that stuff. He's like, we're gonna go over here. Yeah, that one seems small enough for us.
Is that how Bridge talks?
No, he just talks like me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know. I slipped into it. Yeah, my little like Durgan kind of thing.
This is my sailor voice.
That's how I remember Brooch. It's me. It's just my voice. I don't have to remember what it is. It's just
That was
Brooch.
a smart choice.
Yeah. But you get docked in the town of Stonefall. Like I said, a couple miles away from the actual town. But this is a fairly large port area with warehouses, a small city square almost, where there's people, a few small businesses sell tools. Looks like a lot of the goings on of this port, though, are trade out to sea and inland upriver.
Do we remember where Drescue was wanting to meet?
Dress said just in the town of Stonefall,
Okay.
I believe.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah. I kind of told him
There's a
all
problem.
fine, and
Right.
yeah. But we did find this stone on someone that he probably doesn't want anybody else to know that he has contact with daily.
We made a real hard sale to Simon on this. We got to deliver.
Yeah.
So kicking this guy's ass.
So where do we go, guys? We're here. We're docked.
I mean, the bar would probably be the best place to go. I mean, that's where I want to go.
Yes, sure. The bar's a
Drinking?
great communal place.
Yeah,
to,
let's get a drink.
But wait,
well,
wait.
Right?
Well, wait.
Okay, yeah, drinks.
Wait, let's hear Val out because
Yes, it's a great
concerned.
communal place, obviously, to meet all sorts of people and get information. That's fantastic.
And drink.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Milo. To get drink.
He forgot his
character, man.
he forgot his character sheet, and so he's not even role playing.
I don't have to anymore. I mean,
Milo is a wild magic
Yeah.
barbarian.
Don't be surprised if he punches me at some point tonight. Yeah.
Drescue left it vague, right? Just the city, right? Because he wants us. He wants to know we're in a location.
He's probably
I think
watching
he's
us.
going to try to kill us.
Well, that's already been done once.
well,
right?
I mean, he's not going to. So
No,
What
of course
assurances
not.
do you have of that?
what?
What assurances do you have that he won't kill us?
Because
Because look at us. And Ace does like some flexing.
Right.
and I love that he's like
Okay, I
3
feel
feet
better.
tall. We're just all looking down at him. Even the dwarf is looking down.
I pat his head.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I know. We're
Big muscles,
very,
big
very
muscles,
strong.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, bud.
But obviously, if I was Drescue and I had this loose end out
Yeah.
there, and I would want to know, one, where are they, and can I keep them in that place? Well, we're here, and we're gonna be here, obviously. So yes, I think this is an ambush.
And he could already be here for all we know, because he didn't. Did he say where he was when he was talking to you on the stone?
I think you just said to meet.
He probably already knows we're here.
He could be here, and he could already have eyes on us. for
Here's
all
the
we
deal,
know.
right? Maybe we're walking into like a bear trap, right? The problem with that
Oh, I'll
is
be fine then.
You usually have a bear on the other side of the trap when it closes.
So you're saying we should gnaw our leg off?
If we
The
need
leg
to.
meaning a loose end.
We all look at
A
Ace.
loose end meaning
What? I mean, if we're gonna go that route, I mean, Simon's the one with the family back home.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. That
More
is-
collateral.
That is the only collateral we have left. All right. I attack Simon. No. We should we
Wake
should
up, Val.
find
You okay?
we should find a place to, I don't know, hide out till we get a nice secret area.
I mean, bars have like inns that we could stay in. And
God damn it!
Good night's sleep.
Can I roll to see if I know someone here?
Well,
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a history check or a charisma check.
Val, where did you deliver that egg to, or that vessel?
Oh yeah, that's right. Where did I?
There is a place in town and on the island that is a multi-denominational kind of temple. The people there,
Already.
Literally responsible
there's
for the worst policy on the island.
that's where there was
That's why I
a fair
don't like
amount
this
of
place.
acolytes there, and they accepted the gift.
Okay,
Why don't they just accept Melora and get it over with?
I'm gonna do my charisma check. That is a 15.
15? Yeah, I would say you remember. Would you know? People from the docks were very friendly when you came here. And just to give you kind of overview of what happened when you were here, you came with other librarians, got into the city, talking to the guards there, gave the gift to the temple, but spent, I think, probably a day or two in the port itself, not the actual town, just enjoying spreading the word of Melora, finding other people that were interested. So I'd say there's a broker that you talk to, Genda, that sees that people who need to meet each other. Remember, she was very helpful in that regard.
What was it again?
Genda.
Genda. Well, how about this? How about maybe half of us go meet the contact that I know here, Genda, and see if she knows of this Drescue or of a place we could lay low for the time being. Maybe not necessarily a hotel or inn, because that's public and it's well known, but maybe she has a place we could hide while we're in town.
Yeah,
and then maybe
yeah.
you could go to the inn and see if anyone knows Drescue.
Yeah, you and Ben go and talk to the fancy lady, and me and
Oh,
Simon,
no.
we're gonna go to the bar.
No. How did I get the? Oh.
All right. The two undead guys.
The totally normal, not
Totally
undead
normal,
people.
not undead people.
How do you do, fellow humans?
How do you do,
Just
fellow?
acting normal.
Hello, fellow living.
Well, I mean, me and Ben could definitely go if you feel like you need Simon with you. I'm definitely going to the bar.
I don't think anybody
And it
needs
sounds like you know
me
this
with
person.
them.
We are the two most charismatic in the whole party, though.
I feel like we need to split you up so we have some charisma.
What, too much awesome? in
Simon,
one?
Some
you just don't want to come
charisma.
with me. That's all it is, right?
I'm nervous.
Come on.
We'll go with you.
There we go.
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
What is that?
Whoever it is.
Who cares?
I love that some asshole's just eavesdropping on our conversation in the middle of the street here, and he's like, "You guys going drinking?"
No,
Yeah, I've got some coin even. I'll pay for it.
These are the two orcs that have been on the boat.
Right. It's Gendar and
No.
No, that Gendar was the one they were trying to join the army of.
Ogden
This
and Bogdan
is
or something.
I have them here.
Oh,
with their
maybe
with
I
their
have it in my
stat
notes
sheets.
too.
Corgan and Dorgan.
Dorgan, yeah, I have Dorgan.
Yeah.
Corgan and
They're like,
Dorgan.
yeah, we'll go to the bar.
Yeah, they're definitely
all right.
Hell yeah, man.
not. From
Okay, you guys go do the boring broker thing. We'll go to the bar.
I like this guy.
Sounds
He's
good.
a little, but I like him.
That works for me, actually.
All right. Hey, Oregon,
Yeah.
Corgan,
Yeah.
It's Corgan and Dorgan, not
Yeah.
Oregon.
Corgan. I'm Corgan.
Corgan.
That's Dorgan.
Dorgan.
Organ's there.
Listen,
Organs, that's what's inside you.
Yeah.
Most of us. You got crap.
listen though. Keep these guys out of trouble, huh?
These guys.
These
You
guys,
mean just the one.
Yep.
Simon's gonna come
I'll
with
keep
us.
Corgan out of trouble. I'll keep that one out of trouble.
Yeah, keep those guys out of trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
Easy enough.
You're the trustworthy one, right? I can never remember.
Yeah. I'm the trustworthy one.
All right.
I love that smack.
Good enough for me.
I wish the
I believe it.
I wish the people in the podcast could see it, 'cause that was
They can for $1 a month.
$1 a month.
Yeah. He did the thing.
So
Anyway,
splitting up?
Yeah,
I guess so.
split the
yeah.
party. I'm going with the orc and the
Going with the orcs. Corgan and Dorgan.
Definitely going to end well.
okay.
You easily find
He's
where
gonna send
the
another
bar
letter.
is. There's a fairly large open air bar that like all the local docksmen and dock workers tend to go to.
So, guys,
Yeah.
first thing you do when you get to a bar, what do?
You get a table and you get some drinks.
No, you got to hit somebody.
They look at each other.
Yeah, you got to hit somebody.
They're like, no, that's how you get kicked out of a bar.
No.
If you're ever wanting to get kicked out of a bar,
If you're in
or
a good
get
bar-
somebody kicked out of a bar, you punch them. It's a good tactic.
No, you want to know if it's a good bar before you get kicked out, right? And then if you get kicked out, whatever, you just got kicked out of a
I
bar.
definitely made the right decision.
yeah.
So, first thing we do when we get to the bar is
You do your thing.
Why are these half orcs so reasonable?
I know. Yeah,
They're slippery. They're
They're
good.
like, yeah, we're not gonna.
They're professionals.
They're like, we like the dockside
You
bars.
do
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
okay.
We're well respected up and down
All right.
the inner channels dockside bars.
Fine, we'll do it your way
Yeah,
this
if we
time.
get 2 more docks side bars,
Okay.
then we get a full thing on our card. And then we get a free beer.
They're
Free
doing
beer.
the McMinimans passport.
All right. I am looking for a guy, and I describe Drescue to them.
Dress.
Dress rescue.
Drescue.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm
We'll
looking
keep an
for
eye
this
out.
guy.
Okay.
If you see him or someone with like their family symbol, and I like kind of like show them my family symbol that's similar, and I'm like,
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
like a
Okay.
little bit. There's like a little D at the bottom instead of a W. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, if you see
If we
anybody
see
with
that, let you know.
let me know.
Punch them.
Yeah. Go
Or
ahead.
let
and
you
punch
know
him.
first.
No, punch him first, and then let
Then
me
just
know.
go over and tell you.
Yeah, and be like that guy that I just knocked out. He's
Go deal with him.
he's got the symbol.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Can do.
We'll do that. All right, bar there.
All right. You guys head over to the bar. We'll go to the other guys and then we'll see what happens. I don't know how long you're gonna stay in this bar.
Wow, guys, I really hope that Ace is behaving himself.
I have a sinking feeling he's going to immediately try to punch someone in the
You know,
face.
guy, I think he's,
I don't
I think
know
he's
why.
learned his lesson. I think
I,
he's learned his
I
lesson.
don't think so.
And
He's
with those
got-
2
he
orcs,
had that glint in his eye.
I mean, Corgan, he seems to be a pretty respectable half orc. You know, I told him to keep him out of trouble, and
We'll see.
yeah.
I'm not saying that half orcs aren't respectable, like generally. That's not the case. I just mean like he's.
They are,
Okay,
they are
okay.
full orcs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're full.
Does that change things?
Yeah.
Are they suddenly not
Come on, Ben.
respectable?
What did you mean, Ben?
Look, they seemed.
How do you feel about orcs?
I love them.
Wow.
Some of my closest.
Hey, Val.
So my closest
My
friends
sister's
are orcs,
dating an orc.
and he's like one of the family.
I know the name of at least one orc now. Yeah, I would have voted for the orc president a third time if
oh
I could.
my! Oh my gosh! Oh, dude! Cut
that out.
dude.
You're telling yourself that.
We're revealing
Yeah.
layers of Ben's character.
I need one of these real quick. Hey, we'll find that in post.
I think he might be part of Quilton's problem now that I think about it.
I mean, you gotta remember, he came from a town that built a wall.
Yeah. Religious police everywhere.
He exactly funded a big, police action.
Oh,
and-
boy.
Well, look, I mean, if they would stay on their side of the wall.
Oh no! Oh my god!
I'm talking about the poachers and the criminals.
Yeah, the criminals.
Who are the criminals to you? Okay, moving on.
All right, so
He was gonna
we're gonna
answer.
go to this
Love orcs.
kind of multi-religion kind of center square, right? Because
Well, Genda is part of the dockside crew.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Well-
you know, if you want to kind of find some information, find somebody that will at least give you some info about what's going on, it'd be on here. And it takes you just a few minutes to spot her.
Oh, great.
She keeps basically her business is on the docks, getting people to meet each other.
Great. Genda. Hello. It's good to see you again.
Yeah,
I
of
don't know
course.
if you-
Yeah, how
you
are
remember- Yes.
you doing? I don't quite remember you. But God, I talked to so many people.
Yeah, you. Hey, you.
Yeah. Good to meet you again.
Apologies. My name is Valen Blackwood. I came from Quilton. We gave
Oh,
a
sure.
gift to
Yeah,
the
a few
town.
years back you guys came around.
Right. Yes. Well, things have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're kind of we're in a bit of a interesting spot in our lives, and we're just wondering if you happen to know of well, this is a two-parter. One, do you know a Drescue?
I know the Drescues.
Right.
Sure.
Okay. Has anyone docked recently by the name of Drescue or under something similar to that?
I think I might know something about that. Yeah.
Really? And do you know where they might have headed off to?
I think, I do have some information about that.
Really? All right. Well, what?
Can you share that?
What would it take to maybe kind of persuade you? And I kind of pull out some coins, kind of jingle them. Not super obvious, but kind of like
Sure, yeah. No, she knows what you're doing. That's exactly what she's asking for.
That's her job.
Hey, you got 5 gold. That'll let me tell you everything I know about Drescue and a few more questions.
Oh well, it appears that I just some here kind of dribbled out in your hands.
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah. Well,
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yes. So Drescues, they show up every few weeks, every month or so. They mostly dock on the family side, the family that runs the town. They don't do any business with the ports. So if you actually see, and she points over, so there's the main island that the town is on. That's just up the river, and then there's a bridge that leads even further into the center of the river, and then there's on like these rocky island is a stone mansion that's built, and you see docked just on the other side of that is a Drescue ship. She points it out. Says, actually, they've been here for a couple days.
How did we miss that?
It's a few miles upriver.
Okay.
All right.
So it's not it's not part of the docks here.
Gotcha.
It's
So-
up ahead.
If they dock over there, then would you say that they are guests of the family then?
Most likely, yeah.
So
no one's
they're-
docking there without their permission.
Who's the family?
That is. Let me hold on one sec.
Somebody gonna write this down or?
That's the Harris family.
Harris.
They're the ones that have been kind of in charge of the town for 300 years, long time.
Wow, 300 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just a one average dwarven lifespan.
Well, that's the thing, is they're all human,
Oh.
but it's the same folk that've been running it. There's all kinds of spooky tales about
same
that.
folk? Same folk?
The same folk.
As in like
The exact same people?
Same
Pa?
3 siblings. Yeah, they.
Oh Jesus.
I hear they're
What?
vampires. I hear they're, secretly elves. They're part of some dark cult. All kinds of stories, but they
Wow.
never let up
And-
about what it is.
And you feel weirdly just not that curious about it.
I mean, yeah, I grew up. They don't do much to you. You just kind of stay away from the town if you don't want to, interact with them.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, all right. Do you know of a place where we could, maybe hole up for our time here in Stonefall and without many prying eyes on us?
Yeah. The tavern in the middle of town is, they don't really talk too much if you're looking for something, but a little more, secluded than that, you could, I know somebody, I'm sure, for a couple of gold, you could stay in the warehouse. They've got some decent, quarters in there, in some of them.
All right.
Beyond that, you venture into the forest and camp out, but...
No, I don't think we want to do that.
Well, I don't know. I could make a pretty comfortable camp.
Yeah. It's not
what?
too dangerous. If you if you go a few miles south, you start getting into the deep dark.
Yeah.
Deep dark.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
It's deep dark.
Oh, swampy areas, big trees, insect people. They like eating you.
Oh, we've met them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're on good
you know the
terms.
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Simon's rubbing his shoulder in memoriam.
All right. So, well, fellas, do we have any other questions we'd like to know?
I think go ahead and ask your questions, but real quick before we move any further,
Yeah.
do you mind maybe not telling anybody else that we're here?
Of course.
And I want to hand over some coin.
How much coin?
5 gold. Actually, no. I'll do 10.
10. I don't even know most of your names, and I'm starting to forget yours, so it'd be easy to do. Yeah, no worries. If you don't mind me asking, what's, what are you here in town for? If you're looking to do something, I can help.
How much do we really want to tell her? Can I do an insight check on her?
Yeah.
I don't have great insight. 2.
2. She seems trustworthy, but it's hard to tell. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, it's kind of private. A bit. We've kind of run afoul of a very not very good person, so we're trying to figure out how to navigate that.
Sure. Yeah, I've heard that story before.
Giving away too much. Right.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, if you need me, I'm around. Let me get you set up. I'll talk to one of the warehouse guys if you wanted to stay in one of them.
That would be great. Yes, I think we should stay in the warehouse. That would be
The
good.
fewer
Val.
personal details, the better.
Sure,
Real
easy
quick.
enough.
Cool.
Right.
She goes off and starts talking to somebody nearby. You
Okay.
guys can have a private conversation.
Who's going to know about... Oh, wait. No. Is there a thing here? You left a thing here.
Yeah.
Right. The egg.
Right. Who's going to know about that?
Well, her, maybe.
Genda.
She was the one that we were going to talk
Should
to
we ask
about
Genda
that.
about it, or should we just, interrogate some Melora people, the church people? Where did you take it to?
To the
church.
non-denominational.
Non-denominational.
Which is on the island.
Yeah.
So would
Yeah.
Genda know about that, or
I don't know.
do you want to just go to the church later?
Yeah, maybe we not alarm people to it and maybe just somehow quietly take care of it.
Yeah, but
Let's go visit the church.
okay.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Maybe poke around.
Treat it like a museum trip.
I don't know
But
where we're whispering.
More like a zoo trip. No,
But yeah, more like a zoo
non-denominational
trip. That's
people.
probably more
looking for,
accurate.
an egg.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna. I think we've done all. We've gathered enough information from Genda about where Drescue most likely is, and he's probably staying in that mansion with the Harris family, who are definitely probably vampires now. So I guess we should go to the church. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do we want to swing by and pick up Ace?
Let's find out what Ace is doing first.
That's a good idea. We're gonna.
He might just be heading right back out.
We will
Smash
table.
cut.
We're gonna
he immediately
sit
taps
still.
you on the shoulder. Hey guys, I got kicked out.
In our D&D movie, Val would have said that, and then it would have smash cut to Val getting thrown out of a window.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say Genda does come back over and point you out a warehouse. She's
Cool.
let them know that you guys will be staying there tonight.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
And she apparently is taking care of the money. You've given her 15 gold, so she's happy to take the rest of the day off.
Hell yeah.
Back at the bar.
Jesus.
Go to the bar. Big open air area, lots of tables. There's a kind of circular bar in the very middle of it. Lots of food, lots of drinks, lots of people
As
talking.
we're approaching the bar, I do kind of pat myself down. I'm like, oh, guys, kind of forgot my money. So it's back on the boat.
Okay.
What I'm going to need you guys to do is look for where the taps are, go to the other end of the bar, and then call the bartender over, and then just ask him about the Drescues or some BS like that. I don't care. And I'll get us some rounds, okay?
Go to the bar.
Around the bar, to the back of the bar, or to the side of the bar.
Well, it's like a circle in the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, just go to the other
Just
side.
on
of the
the
bar.
other side.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal a spear.
You're going to steal a spear. I got weapons if you need them.
I've got my own.
Okay.
It's cool.
All right.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
They start walking over to the other side,
You're supposed to keep them in line.
Good job.
and
Oh my gosh.
they do what they're going to do. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to watch the bartender, watch some of the patrons, and when I see an opportunity, I'm gonna sneak behind the bar and pour us a pitcher.
All right. Go ahead and give me a sleight of, or are you trying to get behind the bar completely?
Yeah, sneak behind.
Then let's get a stealth check.
Get a sleight of wisdom check.
Yeah.
So I have a 5 and 2 would be 17.
17.
Wait, what?
12 is what I rolled. I was doing a different kind of
A
math.
5 and a 2 and a 10.
I rolled a 5, a 2,
You
a
guys,
10,
I
and
got
then
a
a 20.
32.
I got 48 on my stealth check.
So 17 total.
17 total. I would say easy enough. There is a, one of those bar, tabletops that swing open.
I
You just
walk
kind of walk
under it,
underneath it and hop
even
up.
lift
There's
it.
a little stool, and you can pour a pitcher. There's probably about 4 other bartenders
Let
in
the
this big
adventure
kind of
begin.
area, but they seem busy enough. They're talking to the orcs on the other side.
If anyone looks at me, I just smile.
You see one of the patrons out there is just like, yeah, you get them.
And I grab 3 glasses and I go find a table and I wave at the guys.
And they look over and they say, oh, and they start heading over your way.
So what they have to say?
They said that.
Here, and I start
Oh,
pouring.
thank you. Sometimes Drescue ships do show up here, but they didn't know much.
Did it seem like they knew much about anything?
Well, we just asked them about that, and then you waved us over. So
Okay, cool.
I don't know. We didn't get deep into it.
I start looking around. What do I see? Is this like one of those tiered places that have rooms on the upstairs area?
No, this is more just big open air. Not less of a building, more of a large tent,
Oh, okay.
but big. It's got
Like
a
a
big
beer garden
footprint.
kind of-
Yeah.
Do they have rooms?
I'm familiar.
You see, there's a few buildings on the outside, so there are some kind of inns that are nearby.
Okay. All right. What do you say we have a conversation with our neighbors? And I look to our left. Let's go have a conversation with them, and then we'll go check some of these houses.
All right.
I look to my left.
To the left, you've got a few. There's a. Who's over there? Well, I was gonna say a family, but that scared me.
Don't do that to yourself.
Clearing the
It's
bar.
a family, no children.
Actually,
there's
you guys are the only ones here.
the uncle
three
and-
people about your age. There's a couple of dock workers. Looks like they're getting off for the day. They might go fishing or work on the boats or something. They look over and just raise a glass. He's like, hey.
And then I immediately go over there and I hop on their table. I'm like, hey,
Hey there, little man.
yeah, what's up? My name's Ace.
Howdy.
I just came to town. I was
can
trying
we do
to
something for
No,
you.
it's cool. It's cool. And I'm kind of stepping on their drinks. And
Oh, whoa,
I
hey
knock
there,
one of
bud. Hey, whoa, okay, all right.
Oh,
They all
it's-
start kind of
it's cool,
stand
it's cool.
up. Like, what's this? So they grab their beers.
You guys, you seem like real, friendly, nice people. These are my friends, and I call over some 2 big orcs.
They come over. They know what to do. They stand behind you and they hold weapons.
I love.
They don't
how
brandish
tall are
weapons. They just hold. Oh, they're like 6-7 feet tall.
they're big.
Yeah, I
and
just-
they're
they're
towering
wide.
over me on the
Yeah.
table.
This little halfling and these two.
Yeah, you're on the table, but they're
It's
taller
2
than
more
that.
feet higher.
From this family's perspective, this tiny warlord has just
Yes.
commandeered their table.
It's like Al
Everyone,
Capone
meet
walking
Yeah.
out.
Napoleon.
So this is
Napoleon
Bork
was average
and
size.
Orc, and
even
they're
close
my
to their names.
they're my companions. I'm looking for these guys named the Drescues. Have you seen them? And I take a big drink.
All right. And they just turn and leave. They turn and leave. They were trying to have a
Cool.
good time and
Awesome, you guys are the best.
Yeah.
And
All
I
right,
look around
bud.
the room.
All right.
Did I draw anyone's attention?
Most of the people on this section of the bar, you've
anyone
drawn their
that
attention.
looks interesting for me to talk to.
They look like normal folk. There's all like working class people. They work on the docks. There's a few merchants. They have some nicer clothes. They probably have go out into the ocean.
Anybody with any,
I mean, a lot of people that look like people from Quilton, just fishermen and dock
anybody
workers.
with any like emblems or any recognizable patterns.
Give me a perception check. Cool. Yeah.
Train in perception, but I have a -1, so that would be 8.
8. Nothing recognizable. No. I mean, a few people probably have something, but they don't catch your eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Boys, grab the drink, and let's go and knock on some doors.
All right. They have their drinks.
And we leave the bar without being kicked out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey,
you just
but then-
walk out.
But then there's
There's one of the bartenders that was coming over to figure out what was going on, and they're like, "Okay, cool, that's all." That's
And
all.
I love that there happens to be there would be a guard happen to walk by hey, you can't take that out of the bar. No drinks beyond this point, man.
don't
So
care.
you get thrown back into the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I got thrown into a bar.
Thrown through the window into the bar.
Yeah.
But I look
then
for
immediately back out.
the nicest inn-looking place that is out there, the housing. And I'm like, all right, so these Drescue guys, they're super fancy, super rich. I don't really get along with them. They're part of my second family. It's my mom's side. She's,
got your drama. I know where
she's super cool.
Yeah.
Don't ever say anything bad about my mom. I'll stab
haven't
you
met
in
her.
the throat. So, but they are super fancy. So they're going to be in this house. So I point at the fanciest one.
Corkin kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, they're fancy. Would they be in that fancy city?"
Oh yeah.
Who's in charge here, Corgan?
Hey, you pay my bills, so
I told you. You know.
yeah. Let's go.
No, wait. Let's go to the docks.
Okay.
Let's go to the docks.
Finishes his beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Corkin finishes his beer.
And I go to the docks.
All right. As you guys are finishing your conversation with Genda, you see approaching the docks is Ace.
Oh wow.
Should we tell him where?
I don't know.
coming here
Let's
because
just
he-
let him go wherever he's
I
going.
think he might just literally start walking straight towards it, through the river. Literally straight path to the
Do you think
place.
he's seen us yet?
Do I see them?
There's no way.
Imagine I would
There's no way.
at the docks. I mean, if you want to roll a perception check, you can.
Should we just?
We're all stealth.
You're all stealth.
I rolled a 2. So
You
that
might
would be a
not.
4.
You might not. Hold on. If you want to ask, either of the orcs do know where they are.
Okay.
We should,
Oh, cool.
We should stand still. I believe Ace only sees through movement.
And I see I'm like, guys, I didn't get kicked out this time.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Whoa.
Oh, that's very good. Yes.
Corgan, is that true?
Oh yeah, no, we didn't get kicked out.
I did steal
It was-
some beer.
Yeah, it was close though.
All right, there we go. Yeah, that's
All right,
that's closer.
Ace.
What was the name of
Ace.
this establishment?
I wasn't paying
We
attention.
didn't catch it.
No.
It's just kind of the water, local water and all.
There was,
you know?
yeah, it was big.
Well, we've
I did kind of piss off a family and stepped on their beer.
A family?
Yeah. There wasn't
Okay.
any kids there, so.
Okay, I was gonna say, why was the family hanging out at a? Anyway,
Haven't you ever been to Oktoberfest? There's
I mean,
lots of
you
people in
could
there.
just tell it was like a brother and a sister and some of their
Their
wives and husbands,
Yeah.
but not children. Maybe some uncles.
adult children.
let me ask you this.
Yeah,
Hey,
adult children.
maybe a better question.
No grandchildren present though.
Were any
I don't think so.
of them your height or shorter?
No.
Okay, we're good. Okay, so
we've gathered some very useful information, and we've secured a place to stay for the evening.
Good. Tell me everything.
Well, I'm going to tell you pieces when it feels
what does
pertinent.
he need to know?
Right, well, you see that city over there, the Stonefall.
mansion.
Oh, and I look at the orc guys and I'm like, yeah, that city over there.
Well, anyways, there's that mansion over there.
Yeah, the fancy one.
Yes, yeah.
And I look at the orcs again.
Right. Well, we believe that is an important thing. So we're going to remember that.
See, guys, I told you we needed to go to the city part. And I look at the orcs and I nod at them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep.
All right, you
I
guys
told
can
That's where
them.
fancy people would be, I bet.
Yep.
All right, you guys can stop that now.
All right.
So I believe we should maybe hole up for the night and maybe get a better plan of how we go about this Drescue. You still have the... does he still have the stone?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. So you can still communicate with him.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right.
I think I think I could
It was a
only
couple
use
of days to get
That
up to
was a
this
couple
part of it.
days
So
ago.
Oh, I can use it again today.
Ooh,
Maybe we should...
we should send him a message.
You want me to
should-
send it right now and I pull it out?
Tell him to kiss our ass.
No.
I say-
I pull it away from his face.
How about this? We tell him where we are, lying about it, cross-reference it,
yeah.
see that if he's got eyes on us.
So you want me to tell him that we're at the docks?
Tell him we're at. Was it Amber? Is that where the fighting club was?
No.
Fight club?
No.
What was the fight club?
That was at Stonefell.
No, we're at Stonefell.
No, we're at
No, we're at
Stonefall.
you're very far away from
I know,
Stonefell. You
there's
all
some
haven't
confusion.
been there.
Whatever. The island was different. Amber was the place where we worked for the mages
Okay.
and battled the
That's
dark
right.
caretaker.
Yep. Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
Didn't
sent-
work for any mages, but yeah.
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 What? Weren't they
No,
mages?
No.
they
Then
were
there was
the...
Yeah.
the aura merchants.
Yeah, they were...
You never
Sailing.
never
We
ended up
talked to
talking
mages that sent us
Does-
on the quest.
Does does our warehouse...
Did you change my notes? Because I said that
No,
there
I
was
left it as
mages.
is. Yeah. I when I read it, I was like, well, whatever.
Does-
He probably remembers better than me. So.
Does our warehouse overlook or is it across from like another inn? Or is there another inn nearby the
Ooh,
warehouse?
I like this. I know.
Yeah, it's so it's near the docks, and then there's probably a smaller building, and then the big open town square of the docks.
So if we were in like the top part of the warehouse, could we see into the open square?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. I think we should, obviously we're going to stay in the warehouse, but we should tell Drescue we're staying at an inn inside the big square that we can see.
Is there
The
an inn
old
inside the
Lord
big
of the
square?
Rings trick,
Yes.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
You
do.
know what I mean?
There's
Yeah.
two inns that kind of circle
Yeah,
that
the
main
prancing
area.
pony.
Yeah. Mhm.
Or rooms 644 and 645 in Born Supremacy.
What a great film.
Is that like Master and Commander or...
Not as good as
No,
Master Commander, I'm
Born
sure.
Supremacy is pretty bad compared to Master and Commander.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think we should probably just head to the warehouse then for the time being and like kind of set up.
All right, and I'll call Drescue.
When we
Yeah.
get to the warehouse, let's pick.
Like I'm holding like a phone.
I know a phone. I'll ring him up,
I got him on the phone.
and then when we get
He's
to the
been
warehouse,
listening in on us the whole time.
Yeah, just count to 25 and that's how much.
And then it cuts off.
So what if we were at the warehouse and we told him that? Oh, sorry, that was a butt dial, man. Ignore the last message.
It doesn't count.
That wasn't for you. That wasn't for you. That was someone else named Drescue.
Did you want us to stay with you guys or keep the boat safe?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
We could send them across the street.
I think they have them be bait. I look at them like, you guys want to be bait?
We can be bait.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
why would we make them bait?
Yeah, he's dressed
Just
looking
so
for
that we
two
have a
orcs.
point of contact. They could maybe prolong the distraction while we observe.
I mean, in case like Dress has like a way to sneak into the like room that they're staying in, and they slit both the orcs' throats in their sleep, and they're like, "Oh no, these aren't." The
Well, I
guys we
mean, we're
meant
not going to do that. I mean, we could be there and then
Well, no,
they
we're
show
gonna
up
use
and
you
we're
as
like, hey,
fodder,
we're not what you expected, but
and you'll get murdered.
we're not going to we're not going to get murdered.
Yeah, no, you're not expendable. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Yes, yes,
We've worked for some
yeah.
people before.
Right.
Yeah,
We value
Dork and
your-
Orc are
They
very
are literally not
important.
Dorgan and
expendable.
Corgan.
Dork and Orc.
They are actually literally not expendable. Okay, so
We did pay for them, didn't we?
exactly.
Yeah.
I gave them 100 gold.
Oh yeah,
That's on
we
you.
appreciate it.
That's on you, man.
So all right. I don't know how I feel about just kind of putting them up. If you guys are fine, getting a room in an inn we can view from the warehouse.
So bored.
You want us to get a room at the inn?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, great. And yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ace, you're bored, you said, right?
Do you want to be bait?
Ooh,
Why don't
yes.
you go over with them?
Definitely be. I would be
Because you've got the
best
phone.
Boom.
bait.
There's an idea. We watch the other side. He goes with
We
Corgan
swoop in
and
to help
Dorgan.
if needed.
Right.
And we'll take turn taking watches, kind of viewing the inn, and in case Dress
we
tries to come in the middle of the night and then slit his throat. Because
do it.
all right,
Because he won't get me.
Plus, the best
right.
part is that Dress is looking for him.
Yep.
yes. So it's
He's the
perfect
only
bait.
one that he knows is alive still.
Boom.
And
You got it.
if he does show up, we can then come in from behind and like a
And Ace-
surprise attack.
I am
How do you-
totally fine putting myself in danger.
How do you feel about lying about the three of us, the rest of us, me, Ben, and Val being dead?
Sure.
Like-
yeah, you guys.
like in-
yeah. In my mind, you're already dead. So,
That kind of hurts, but all right.
but not really. I mean, I love cooking with you, and
Yes.
flipping shit to Val is always fun.
Right, yes,
Ben,
I like
you're
it.
like my best friend.
You are gonna kill my whole family line. I just realized just now. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna get my parents killed.
Most likely, yeah.
All right.
I
well,
figured that out a while ago.
yeah.
All right. So,
telephone time. And I pull out the stuff.
What, in case there's
positions.
location services, why don't you go?
all right, we're gonna go
Over
to the
there
warehouse. You can telephone him at any time you want. Just wait for us to get to the warehouse and then go over to the inn.
All right, Bork, or let's go.
Orc.
I mean,
Corgan
I need a
and Dorgan.
persuasion check. You've talked about having them murdered, and you're not calling them by their names.
Yeah, you've really been disrespecting our employees.
Yeah,
13.
13.
14.
They begrudgingly come along. They thought they were going to go alone. They're like, "Oh, okay, all right, yeah, we'll come." They're paid
But I got
employees. They're
that free
coming.
beer.
They're big guys. They only had one beer apiece.
And I love you're like, what's that? And they're like, these are pints.
Yeah, oh, for
Is it
sure.
pints?
Yeah, so you head on over to the closer, I would say, of the two inns. There's one near where the warehouse is, where you guys are going to stay, and then there's one across. But you go to this one called the Hideaway.
The hideaway. I like that.
Enter into the inn. For one room, it'd be 2 gold
Guys,
for enough beds for all 3 of you.
guys, you got this. I look at the two guys. I'm like,
No,
I forgot my coin purse.
Real quick, did you actually forget your coin purse, or are you just being son of a bitch?
No, I definitely forgot my coin purse.
but like
He's
where?
not role playing again.
Well, I was
He's
just going
only-
to say,
he was talking
but
about how
you
he
could
only
say,
brought the
I
beer
have
before.
it with
Yeah,
me, right?
you could easily say I have.
I mean,
my
that's a
coin
choice.
purse.
They're paid employees. They assume room and board's going to be paid for.
You'll be reimbursed, guys. Trust me, Ben will have you.
Give me another persuasion check.
We'll have you. What the fuck?
I'll reimburse him.
That's gonna be a 2.
A 2.
If anything, I think these guys
They'll
are
get a room
loyal
for
to-
themselves.
I think these guys are loyal to me, by the way, since I paid their
For sure.
salary.
For sure. Yeah.
And they kind of don't like me. They have a blood pact against me because I killed one of them.
Well, he got better, so
Yeah, no.
so it was fine. They were
Okay, all right.
they were okay with it.
But it's
It's
not.
a half a blood pact.
But to
They've
be
got some
fair,
respect for you as a warrior.
but to be fair, we were it was combat.
Yes.
So.
Right, yeah,
Right.
they know what happens when the sword starts swinging.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're gonna get a room, I'll just sleep on the floor. It's fine.
This motherfucker though.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
They pay for a room. They go upstairs. And they take their room.
I'll be right back. They go across the street.
Can I borrow some money?
And yeah, so the rest of you, there's like this staircase that leads up, and then behind this kind of attic room that you guys can use. There's some old beds that you have to put together, but you can use. It looks like this is just extra storage for this warehouse.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh my
But you know where they were going. This is where you left.
I like knock on the. I assume it's like an attic space.
Yeah.
But-
There's like a full door there, but
Yeah,
but
and
the door's like on the outside.
I knock. I'm like, guys.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's back.
Oh my god. Our plan is already going to shit. Do you
Who
want
is
to?
it?
Do you want to answer it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you should answer.
I kick open the door.
I'll open it. I open it.
I go to kick open the door as he opens.
Ace, this wasn't the plan.
Yeah, I kind of forgot my coin purse on the ship, and the stupid orc guys wouldn't buy the room for me.
Can I
that's
roll to
because
see
they
if
work for you.
if I remembered to pick up his coin purse on the ship?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
What is the what's the roll for that?
You know, I
that
remembered
would
my glaive.
I don't know. It's up to you.
That's a history check.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll just do history.
It's a charisma
History is
check
good. Yeah. Yeah.
to see if you're cunning and
Sleight of
wily.
hand, wisdom, survival.
Yeah, let's do history.
Athletics.
Oh, that's not good.
Athletics.
It's a 5.
A 5. I don't know if you did.
Damn. All right.
Yeah. The boat is about like 50, 100 feet away.
I normally leave it
Look.
like just next to my bed. I tuck it underneath some sheets that I have stacked up there.
Here's the deal. Since Ben is Ace's best friend, which is on record earlier,
Right.
I knew that he was going to forget his coin purse.
Oh yeah.
So I
that's
grabbed
true.
it and brought it with me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Naturally. Yeah, Ben, I know you forgot your coin purse because I've been hanging on to it this whole time. I throw his coin purse at him,
And I
which is
catch it.
and it's surprisingly light, by the way.
It definitely has like 9 gold in it.
Like, I understand why you forgot it, but come on.
Ben, you the man. And then I scurry across the street.
All right.
And get a room.
You can get a room.
We
2 gold for a
salvaged-
room.
We salvaged the plan.
That's what got
He could
done
have
while I
gone-
went to the bathroom.
Or
In
at
fact,
1 gold for
the
the room.
boat
But
was
you can get
closer
one.
to the inn than the warehouse was.
Yes. He went
Yeah, for
out
sure,
of
for
his
sure.
way.
Well, I didn't want to use my own.
But the funny thing, he would have gone to the boat, and the coin purse would have been gone.
Yeah.
And then it would have been a serious problem.
Yeah, that's why you didn't go to the boat.
Because I knew Ben would have
Because you knew. Yeah. You knew where it was. This whole
So-
We're a
I get a
well-oiled
room.
machine.
I go upstairs to my room and I pull out the sending stone. Shit.
Count them down.
And into the sending stone, I say, "Hey, Dress, I'm at the
Hideaway.
hideaway inn near the docks. Why don't we meet up and my 2 orc friends can murder you real good?"
Why would you say
Why? Oh my gosh.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's all you get with that message, for sure. That's all you get.
I read his lips.
He's
and
so
I am
rich he
walking.
can murder.
They are in a room. He is
Yeah.
in a room.
Yeah.
He is behind walls.
So I have another message.
In fact, when you when you receive that message, you hear the words spoken on the other side of the walls. Then you receive the message,
There's a knock at the
and
door.
then you hear the soft, fleshy thwomps as the orcs are killed in their own beds.
And I use the second message that I have for the sending stone. Oh, by the way,
Oh my god.
Ben, Val, and Simon are all dead. So don't worry about them anymore.
The dumbest,
Because
worst fucking plan.
dead.
Can you do a deception check via sending stone?
No, because it comes across like Microsoft
Right,
Sam. Right?
like there's no context. There's no tone.
Yeah. No, it's just the sound. It's just the sound just comes out.
All right. Well, I'll take a first.
Anything back?
From that, I don't think so. Good to know. You get a good to know from it.
This guy's so rich he can burn 22 words.
You guys, I think we just got rid of our most risky teammate.
And knowing that they probably wouldn't come immediately to murder me, I'm going to fall asleep as quickly as possible.
Wow.
Okay.
The ball's
good.
on you.
I will take a first watch.
Okay.
Kind of overlooking the hideaway.
Yeah.
And because I don't think I sleep.
I don't sleep either.
Yeah,
I'll
I think
sleep.
it's the same.
Good call.
Yeah.
You guys can
Okay.
wake me up if something happens.
You want
Or just wake me up if something interesting happens.
All right, so you guys are keeping a watch on the town, around the building. You're going to sleep, Ace. You hear the orcs as you're kind of going to sleep. They're up for a bit, at least, while you're there. I would say they check in on you before you message them, just so you all have the right rooms. They're like, we're right there. That's our room.
Fair enough.
And this is your room. Good to know.
664.
Yeah, exactly. With that, let's get a perception check for the first watch.
Oh, that's me.
Until our watch is ended.
That's a 5.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is going great, guys.
It's not great.
No, but I mean, Ace knew that they wouldn't attack him like right away. So
I had a great metaphor about finding a bear in your bear trap. That was us. We could have been the bear.
Yep.
Who's taking the second watch? I'll say this is the first probably 3 hours.
I mean, he's still sleeping, so I'll take it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you want to give me a perception check.
if you guys decide that I should participate, that's fine.
No, you're going to participate.
Well, but I'm also okay sleeping, so whatever.
You're the youngest one, and we still feel like
taking that
protected.
cat.
Oh,
nap.
let him take his. Yeah, he needs. He's
so
young still.
Murdering all those people back at Quilton.
He's got a lot of trauma to work through.
It's also not good.
That's a 1.
Hey, you got a prize, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations!
Ding, 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 ding.
First, this is the longest it's taken us since we started doing the prizes.
That's what happens when you all make plans.
Yes.
Something you bought.
Bomber.
Bomber
nice.
plane. 25 pieces.
I gotta say, those are so much
Thanks.
fun.
Yeah,
Thanks. Thanks. You did the roll and you bought the prize. So.
I was really hoping to get whatever you put in there.
Yeah.
But
You know, I went to Dollar Tree today. I should have grabbed some shit.
Should have grabbed something.
I fucked up.
What? So did anything bad happen?
Well, this is what's happening. You guys are keeping watch. It's fairly busy. This is a fairly busy port town, so you're not
Yeah.
sure, you don't catch if there's anybody out of place.
Ace
You
is
don't
gonna
quite
get kidnapped.
know.
And when something happens and the dust settles and you guys are like, what the fuck, Ben? You were watching it. And I'll be like, one of my fucking eyes was eaten by a crab.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah.
Preemptively.
Excuse.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
You haven't done your
go ahead
watch
and
yet.
flash forward to that scene, and then we'll come back to here.
Yeah. In the middle of the night, you do get not a knock at the door, Ace, but the door opens.
Ooh.
I wake up.
Do you?
Do
I
I?
don't know. Let's get a perception check from you with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Are my
Well, that
ghosts
one's
helpful
an
here?
8.
Or what?
My ghosts.
Are they helpful?
Yeah.
That
In
one's a
what
14,
regard?
So 10.
Generally.
Yeah, that's the reason you got a 1 is because you were conversing with one of the ghosts of this attic. He died here during some sort of bad,
Crime deal.
not a crime deal, just moving stuff, like moving
he was
heavy equipment,
crushed?
and he got
For some
crushed.
reason, I thought your second roll.
And he's like flat. Like when you talk to him, he's like
I like this.
yeah,
A 10.
a 10.
It's better than the crab eyes.
You start to wake up. And you're like a little groggy, and then it kind of hits you as like somebody puts their hands on you, and you are grappled. You are restrained.
You're
like, oh shit!
to death.
And there's not dress, but 2 guards. It looks like, leather armor, metal armor on, helmets. That one has grabbed you and is like manacling you.
I shout for Bork and Orc.
You say Bork, Orc?
I do.
All right. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Because I am committing to that.
Yeah. With that, they put the manacles on you. You kind of like struggling, like, Dresswood would like to see you. We're gonna take you over to him. All right.
No, I got 2 Orc friends who are going to murder you guys.
Okay.
Orc, Bork.
And from the hallway, they kind of like come into the door. Not into the door, but they just are on the other side of the door, and they're like, "Yeah, you're not gonna be taking him. He's our employer, so you can unmanacle him. If your boss needs to talk to this guy, he can just come over and talk to him whenever he wants." And they
They're big orcs.
big
I like
orcs.
how we're about to watch combat happen with just the DM.
Just the guards and these guys you've hired.
And I'm manacled.
Yeah.
How does the DM get out of this one?
It's just I'm trying. Yeah, the wheels are turning.
Were you listening, or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
Yeah.
These two guards do not want to fight these orcs.
I mean,
These orcs don't want to fight the guards.
I'd watch you fight yourself.
It's for the content.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the question, right? Do we want to see what happens?
I honestly am not sure. Would Corgan and Dorgan have talked to these guys, or just come in and started wailing on them?
Well, maybe
They're at least giving them the chance to be like,
Well,
because
let's-
they sized
They're
them up already.
pretty congenial.
maybe roll for the guards to see how into this they are,
okay.
and then I can kind of decide.
Yeah.
it.
Now, if it's a
Yeah.
prime number, then that means that.
What we'll do, we'll give the orcs an intimidation check.
Okay.
And then we'll give the guards some sort of check
Can
as well.
Ace aid in this? in
I
any
would
way?
not say so since he's calling them
manacled.
Mork and Orc.
This is factual.
Can they aid each other?
They've
They
got
do
flanking.
pretty good.
Was it Dork and Orc? I think it was Dork and Orc.
Corgan and Dorgan.
You're so off.
And
With
actually
an
more
18
offensive.
intimidation check. The guards are going to roll their own intimidation check. The guards aren't,
I mean, they just got the most
Pushovers.
physically
Pushovers, right.
powerful member of our
Obviously,
party.
they wouldn't send new guards.
Oh, not the red dice.
And the red dice does do it.
No.
I don't give them as big of a bonus, but the orcs rolled a 15. The guards rolled an 18.
Wow. Okay.
The guards have you manacled, look at the orcs and say, we've got about a dozen more guards outside. If you want to make this a bloodier affair than it has to be, then you can go right ahead. Otherwise, we're going to walk him out of here.
Guys, just get me loose and I'll fucking murder them. It's fine.
It's fine.
One Corgan goes over to the window to check on this, to see if this is a bluff. He looks over at Dorgan, gives him a look, and they back away.
Woo.
There are guards outside.
Woo.
And so they start taking you downstairs in manacles.
And meanwhile, I'm talking to a guy that looks like an accordion. And
I
I'm
rage.
just like,
All right,
he's
you're
doing it.
raging.
you guys are asleep. I'm talking to an accordion ghost.
I'm more like, well, I guess I sleep. I don't know. I need to answer that.
You for 4 hours do something similar to sleep, where you're not really taking actions.
That sounds about right.
So the
need to
non-item that I'm holding is now magical, and it does extra damage, and I can throw it.
True.
What item?
The non
non-item
that I'm holding in my hand,
Okay.
because my manacles. Okay, my manacles as a weapon
Yeah.
become magical,
Okay.
and I can throw them.
You're coming with.
Yeah, they're
And then it comes back to me. So my manacles are magical. And
Your manacles
I'm
are
real
magical.
angry about
you can
this.
use that as an improvised weapon. You don't have proficiency with them, but
Just swinging.
you can
hit
use them.
One of the guards with
Okay. Give
my
me a-
magical manacles.
give me an attack roll.
This is like Daredevil.
It would
when
be
he breaks
disadvantage because
free
you are restrained.
from the Punisher, and he has the chains on his hand, and he just starts beating all the bikers with the.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it with what is it? Savage attack. So it's just a straight roll.
Reckless attack.
Reckless, yeah.
Did you already roll?
I mean, I didn't look at the numbers.
All right.
17.
17. Let me pull up my guards.
All 15 of them.
Do you guys just want to take the boat and get out of here?
Yeah.
Anyway, Ace never came back.
Well, Simon's parents are still dead. So
Oh God, yeah, Quilton's just toast. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Let's just start our own commune or something. Settle down.
burn it all.
Yeah.
And walk away.
I think if we build our own commune, maybe we could just adventure, plunder dungeons,
Yeah,
sell
yeah,
the loot.
yeah.
That'd be cool as hell.
You could have a pretty prosperous life that
It's
way.
gonna end up.
What
being
was it? What was the
another
attack
Quilton.
roll?
it was 17.
That just
Bigger
hits.
walls this time.
It hits.
It does.
I hit him with my manacles.
You hit him with your manacles.
That's a +4/+2 for my rage.
Okay.
And manacles are 1, I assume.
They're one.
Yeah.
Aw,
Not a D4
So
No.
what are they made
a
of?
total of 7.
Metal.
pillow.
7 magical weapon damage
7 magical weapon damage.
to a guard
Yep.
who's trying to hold me.
He is holding you.
He is holding me. And with my rage of this magical manacle attack, I shout, "Yo, boys, come on!"
What?
They're keeping they're following as this is happening. Okay. So yeah, it's tense. The guards kind of have like intimidated the orcs. The orcs intimidated
I
the
definitely
guards.
hit that one dude.
You definitely. I've written it down. He has taken 7 damage. But you are led out into the street, out into the main area. And you do see there's about 6 guards out there as well. And when this happens, I would say, Ben, you do catch this on your watch that
I am making a ruckus.
Ace, there's a commotion happening.
Guys, wake up!
What?
What's going on?
What's going
They
on?
already got Ace.
Oh.
Already? Did you not you couldn't have maybe
Yeah.
They must have snuck in the back or something.
they must have.
It
You're
looks
right.
like there's a lot of guards out front, like standing idly
I count
out
12
front.
of them right there.
Looks like
And
they had.
meanwhile,
they-
the accordion ghost is like, and that's when the pallet fell on
Jesus
top
Christ.
of my
Were you talking
head.
to the accordion
You
again?
were talking to the ghosts again.
Damn it.
It was full of granite.
Not now, accordion.
So heavy.
No, I wasn't.
All right. Well, it looks like a
got
lot of
a
guards.
Crabs
It's all
ate
over
my
your
eyes.
face.
Remember, guys, we already flashed forward to this scene.
It's a good thing you planted that.
Here we go. So yeah, we've hit that scene. What are you guys doing?
Do we just let this unfold, or do we start attacking?
I mean, there's 12 guys.
This is a lot
There's-
like
there's-
Colton all over again.
There's
12.
6.
I know.
Plus
that's-
the 2 that were in there. So there's 8 total.
Okay.
They were being a little
total
exaggerative of
against
the
hyperbole.
Yeah.
Okay,
But they're, well armored guards. These are, they're not pushovers.
okay, seriously, because I can just start blasting. What do you guys want to do?
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.